Hi everyone, this is Dr. Shashi K. Pathak from National Institute of Education. Welcome back to my How to Learn video series or short videos. In this video, we will learn about radical functions. And often we call them as radicals. So the question is that what is a radical? So I'll begin with asking this question to myself, that what is radical, and giving answer as the radical function is a function that contains a radical. So the interesting part of the story is that it contains a radical. So what is a radical then? So let's begin with uh, understanding this part here. Y is equal to square root of x, which can further be rewritten as x within bracket and 1 upon 2. Same thing. So anything which is inside a square root, and if it is a variable, that is nothing but simply a radical function. So we can write it as, I'm just writing it in the same way again, under root of x or square root of x, and I can define it as this is a square root. Okay, let's find out for something else. Like if I have x, and then if I have a function defined here, y is equal to x to the power 1 upon 3, then I can rewrite it as under root of x here, but then 3 will be here. So which is basically cubed root or cubic root. So we can say it is cubed root, right? In general, if we suppose choose instead of 2, 3 or 1, we can simply go back and choose any different number here. Like for example, I'm choosing here x, and then I'm writing it as 1 upon n. Then we can rewrite it as n, and then here x, which basically indicates that this is, let's put comma here, it indicates here that this is nth root, any nth root. This is nth root, right? So in general, what we learned here that a radical function is a function that contains a radical, and also it is something like radical function is a function that contains a variable inside a root. So variable inside a root. So let's rewrite this part. So I'm writing here variable inside a root. And this is the important part to understand that variable inside a root is basically a radical or radical function. So let's quickly, go back here and write the definition, this part here. So which I have here. So radical function is a function that contains a variable inside a root, and that basically concludes the discussion of our, the entire part. Okay, so let's continue our discussion with some questions and problems here. So I'm going to choose one here, which says simply here, solve the given radical function for x, where the function is defined as, I'm just going to rewrite this function here for convenience. So this is 5x plus 12, which is within bracket here, and that is equal to 2, right? So what we will do, we have to remove this square root sign here. So I'm going to put a little bracket here, small bracket here, and then I'm going to square this on the left hand side, then I have to square on the right hand side as well, right? So what happens next? The next we get here, because this is, in fact, you can simply rewrite this as 5x plus 12, which is small bracket within inside. You can just use, just make a big bracket here just for convenience. And this is 1 upon 2. So I have 2 here, that is equal to 2 squared, which is 4, right? So power of a power is multiplied, and that cancels out here because half into half. So we can get here simply 5x plus 12 and to the power again. So I can multiply the powers here 2, which is equal to 4, and there's 2 and 2 cancelled out. So what we get? We get here finally 5x plus 12 is equal to 4. So 5x is equal to, we transfer 12 on this side, so that becomes minus 12 plus 4, and that is equal to 8 or minus 8. So finally, our answer will be, so I'm just rewriting here. So finally, our answer will be 5x equal to minus 8, and x will be equal to minus 8 over 5. Okay, so that's our final answer. Okay, so let's quickly solve another question here, another problem. And this one has actually, this is fourth root of x minus 7. So I'm going to rewrite this one again. And so this will be, you know, fourth root of x minus 7. Let's quickly go back here and, okay. So this will be square root of, and this is 4 here actually. So this is x minus 7 within bracket, and we have 3 here. So when you simply, you have to remove this fourth root here. So I can rewrite this as x minus 7 and to the power 1 by 4 here, and this will be here 3 same. Now I'm going to, I'm going to do a fourth root of this here. So fourth root will be, I'm going to put a power of 4 here, both the sides, because I have to do the same operation both the sides. So what I get here x minus 7 to the power 1 by 4 into 4, and here I have 3 to the power 4, right? So what is 3 to the power 4? 3 to the power 4 means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, which is actually 81, right? Okay. So the left hand side here will be simply, this will be simply here that x minus 7 and 4 are cancelled. So this is 1, and that is equal to 81. So x will be equal to minus 7 goes on the right hand side, becomes plus 7 plus 81, which is 89. Oh, sorry, 88. This is 88. So x is 88, and that is your final answer. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.